Hi everybody, this is Dee from Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. I showed a bunch of this stuff on the members only live, but I'm gonna film it now so that everybody get a chance to see it. I've got quite a bit of Happy Mail. I also have a couple purchases I want to show you. And I'm not sure. Mark's gonna come in here too. Mark, will you go grab the candle thing on the
Okay.
Yeah, grab that. And I gotta grab my witch's hat. I want to show you guys all this stuff. Ugh. Okay, first I want to show you my makes and get that kind of out of the way. And then we can get into the Happy Meal and then also the stuff I bought. There's a lot of stuff here, so I'm going to try to go as quickly as possible. First of all, this is my witch's hat. And you can see it's got, Mark calls it a sorting hat. It looks like Harry Potter's sorting hat. And I really love this hat. This pattern was so easy. Okay, this pattern was from Crochet with Ill J, ILL, capital JAY. And I think she called it Whimsical Witch's Hat, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what this is. And I got it, I did it all in black sparkle, as you can see. Of course, it's got to have sparkle. And the brim, I used to use wire on my hats, and I'm never doing that again because this is awesome. This is the actual water line that goes to the refrigerator. And then Mark cut a little dowel and stuck the two ends of the hose together, and it worked perfectly. And it's flexible, but it's not too flexible. It holds its shape. I mean, I'm really, really liking this. You know, I imagine you get at hardware or something, you know, by the foot or yard or something. But worked out really great. So good little tip if you're gonna make witches hats.
It's like 15 foot for like $10.
Yeah, something. Mark says like 15 foot for like $10. Okay, the next thing, I can't remember what I've showed you and what I haven't. So this is my witch gnome. When I started that hat, I started with this hat, and I was going to make it curl, but then I realized, considering, you know, adult size hat, I would have to make a large curl. So I kept the part that I had made and decided I'd make a gnome out of it. And then I went ahead and made another hat and started all over again. So this was the beginning of my other hat. And as you can see, I have the curl there. And I got little bats. All this stuff came from the dollar store as usual. These are the little hors d'oeuvre picks for Halloween. And I've got 3 of those on there. And this is a little bottle with some glitter in it, like a potion bottle. And these are some old buttons like from the 1950s. Got a little wart with some hair there. And this is a Dollar Tree pumpkin I just drew a face on. And this is felt pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. This is a stick from our backyard that Mark got for me. And this is raffia to make the broom with yarn wrapped around it. And her hair is raffia as well. And I filled her with rice. You know, I filled her with polyfill and then some yarn scraps and all that. But she's got a weighted bottom, so she sits securely. So that's that. Let me take a drink. Okay. This is large, but this is my, it's candles. They have the little, I should have turned the candles on so you could see. But they have the little flicker candles that you get at the Dollar Tree, of course. And each one of these lights up. Let's see if I can get them all turned on. Oh, shoot. Should have done this before, too. Okay. Mark's helping me here. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And I got a really big bat back here behind. And this is made out of pool noodles. And then I dripped hot glue on it to make it look like the candles running down. And I glued them all onto a plastic charger from the Dollar Tree. put one of the rats on, the spooky, the skeletons, this flower stuff. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And some of the moss and the tea lights and little wooden spiders and bats and
The big bad.
I talked about the big bad spider there. My little skeletons, a little skull. But anyways, it's all, and you see it's big, so it's hard to show you. I thought this would go cool like in the foyer or on the table in my hallway or something like that. Just kind of cool. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
will you take this and shut the lights off for me?
Okay.
Put it back in the kitchen. Okay, so that's done. Okay, I also made a couple of those, more of those cup holders with the straps. You've seen those, so I guess I really don't need to show you those. Okay, first I'm going to start off with something I won. And I won this from Erin at Crafty Kitty. Jeez. And this is what the card says. Dee, congratulations on your winning of our premier Eversoft giveaway. I hope you love it. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it greatly, Erin. And this is Erin's birthday week. I put it on my community tab, but this is her birthday week, and she's doing a birthday giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, go over there and check her out. She's pretty cool. Her and her husband, Brian, crack me up. They are so funny. So anyways, and this is what I won. I won 2 of the Eversoft. Are these my colors or what? That's why I entered. I've never tried Eversoft before, and on my live, Granny D told me it was one of her favorites. She loves it. So the feel of it kind of reminds me of Caron Simply Soft. You know, that feel, being acrylic, 100% acrylic, 207 yards on this Eversoft Multi. And like I said, my colors exactly. And then there's more yardage on these. These are 270 yards, and these are the solid colors. But this together would make something really cool. And so I'm looking forward to trying it. I've never used the Eversoft before. Let me see, let me toss that over there. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to show you my Michigan yarn, fine yarns. I'm going again on Saturday during the early afternoon to meet with Thriss and Stitches, and Jen Reeves are going to be there. I've been saying it over and over, but I just want to make sure. I'm going to be there around 1, 2 o'clock. Thriss is going to be there most of the day. Jen's supposed to meet me there around 1, 2 o'clock. So that's Michigan Fine Yarns in Livonia, Michigan. My favorite LYS. And me and Mark stopped by there because he had to go pick up a part that was right down the street, and we couldn't control ourselves. So Mark, he's got a bunch in here and some hats and stuff, and I'm sure he'd like to show you those instead of me. Mark, do you want to show your hats? He's coming. Slow poke.
Give TT some tuna fish.
Oh, he's feeding our cat tuna.
Spoiling the kids.
So, here, you want to read it off? I'll show them, and then you read it. Here, take the orange
I didn't
one.
make any of
Oh,
this.
shoot.
Or the orange.
Okay. He couldn't stand it and started making hats. So he did not make any out of this because he tried it on the Addy and it was too thick. But this is Cascade Yarn Pacific Chunky. It has a color number, 60% acrylic and 40% superwash merino, 120 yards. Requires a 6 to an 8 millimeter hook. But they're really pretty, you know. You got 2 of each color. I don't know where the other one is, but
it's on my computer.
It's on the computer. Okay. So, anyways, this is something that I guess for future projects you want to put it in your on yourself over there. And then he also got 2 of these, and this is called James C. Brent Woodlander Double Knit. excuse me, a hiccup. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. 275 yards. And didn't you?
Yes. That's
His show.
Yep.
And then he made one hat out of it, but he's still got another skein. And so this is
it's doubled.
yeah. You got to get closer there, babe.
Oh, yeah, they can see it just there. See?
Yeah. Okay, so he's got that, so that can go in the hat bag, and that goes on the shelf. And then he bought some of this, which is surprising that this went through the Addy, but the other didn't. But because they're very similar in thickness. But he had made some blue and gray hat. I showed you guys before, and I'll show you some other there. But this is, they don't give a color. There's 213 yards. It's 67% wool, 33% polyester, and it's called Night. And this one is shades of purple.
I made one out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one that he made. Same thing, but this is shades of gray and blue. And they feel really nice. And this is the hat that he made.
Turned out really, really nice. Super
Which
nice.
I'm really surprised, because that's as thick as...
very thick.
I know.
150 revolutions on the counter.
On the Addy.
And it really come out as a long hat, which is all right. Then wintertime, you roll it up over your ears here. So it's like doubled over your ears. This is Michigan. You get cold.
Okay, here's
When that north wind blows, I tell you what, you want to be in another state.
Oh, here's another one of those, babe. Another one here.
Okay, yeah.
Blue and grays. Okay, and here's the leftover from your one hat. Just put it in my scrap basket down there, I guess. Okay. Now, this next one he made from Plymouth Yarn Company, Encore Knitting Worsted Weight. And made in Turkey, colors number, 75% acrylic, 25% wool. 8 hook, it says. And again, it worked on the Addy. So this is a really nice hat.
Yes,
it's kind of stretched large, like as far as a head goes. You have a pretty big melon for this one. But Mark likes it. It fits him okay, but it's like not as tight as the other ones. But how pretty is that? It's like a heather, like a denim colored heather. Very pretty. There's the label there. Encore.
See how thick that hat is.
Yeah, that is, and it's wool too. It's a lot. There's quite a bit of wool in it. So that's a really nice hat there. And then this one was made out of Caron Simply Soft. You want to show that one, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Caron Simply Soft. That is so soft.
Which
I like the way the colors came out too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when they
come out different.
Hold it up over there, baby.
Different stripes.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So
yeah,
it's not all the same. It's not plain. It's got its own character all the way. Yeah. It's got stripes of blue, stripes of dark blue, stripes of light blue in the middle.
Yeah, it's very nice. This one, we believe it was Red Heart. We're not 100% sure on this one. Did you keep your labels or?
The labels are somewhere.
Okay, well, they're not just laying around, so evidently they're in the trash. But anyways, he made this one out of, I believe, Red Heart. And I like the way this one turned out, too. The little bitty stripes.
It's funny.
Very
Some
nice.
Red Heart works good on Addy machine, and then others don't.
Yeah. Like, what did you say? The Red Heart stripe? You really have a hard time with that one. It's weird. It's like certain yarns. I guess maybe it's the texture more so than anything. Not really sure.
But it'll go, you get about 30 rounds on the Addy, and then it'll loose and bind up and
drop a stitch.
And lock the Addy up.
And you never know. Like one weight of yarn will work and another weight, same weight, won't work. So you just
Then you got frog 30 revolutions. It's like, wow, that's a
yeah, it
pain.
really stinks. But anyways, we told Soren over at Michigan Fine Yarns that we would definitely show this bag to you, and she gave it to me for free. They're like $21, and she said, "Just say nice things." Well, of course. But anyways, this is super cool, you guys. Not only is this, I mean, this is a huge bag. It's huge, front ways, sideways, very well made. You can see the stitches all down it. Feels like leather. Has canvas straps, but this is washable paper. And it says the earth-friendly, beautifully crafted 350 GSM heavyweight natural craft bag has crisp fold lines, elegant craft colored stitching, and either a natural colored web handle or a natural canvas handle. It has a look and feel of leather, but it really is craft paper that is washable. Pretty cool, huh? What a nice bag. I mean, this is a really large, nice bag. So thank you, Soren, for that. And pretty happy with my purchase, too. And we're going to, like I said, on Saturday, we're going back. So, but anyways, I will show you what I got. Oh, I got a hank that come undone. Hold on. That one's going to be a little wee while because I can't. Okay. First thing that I got, I'm looking for a fall sweater. Okay, so I kind of knew what color, burnt orange, curry, you know, that color. Well, this is what I found, and this was only like $9, I think, or at the most it was 11, but I believe it was right around $9. And it's Cascade Yarns, and it's called Cascade 220. It's 100% Peruvian Highland wool, and there's 220 yards, hence the 220, in each hank. And this color is just, it's coming out real orangey there. It's not. It's like a burnt orange,
Rust.
rust color, copper color, you know, something along those lines. And then I also got two in the brown.
Kind of a burnt copper.
Yeah, it's kind of a burnt copper color, and then that's like a chocolate brown. And I thought the two of them looked really nice together. And 220 times 5 is 1,000, 1,120 yards. So I could make a pullover sweater with that. And I also, well, let me show you this other thing, and then I'll show you what I got. These were in the clearance. They have an entire clearance aisle. That's where me and Mark go first, as soon as we walk in the door. And you never know what you're going to find over there. It might just be one or two of this, or, you know, something that they're discontinuing the color line, or you never know what you're going to find over there. But it's all very good yarn. And this is called Viva Glitz by Fezza Yarns, which is kind of a pricey yarn. On a normal, this is $23.99 a hank, and I got these for $10 a piece. And it's really pretty. I'm gonna hold it up there, but I don't think the camera does it justice. It has corals, maybe some rose color, some beiges and taupes, kind of a yellow. It's really, really pretty. I don't know if you guys, oh yeah, the color's showing up, but it's sparkly too. And I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it sparkles really nice. And this is made in Turkey, 252 yards. So I've got like a little over 600 yards here. 85% rayon and 15% metallic. So that tells you that's pretty sparkly, but it's just not picking up. So anyways, I got that in the clearance. Okay, so you know I couldn't leave there without my blue heron. This color I think is absolutely beautiful. And look at that sparkle. You see why I love this yarn so much? Oh my gosh, Mark, don't, you're blinding me. He's always turning lights on. Anyways, this is blue heron yarn. It's rayon metallic, 550 yards. And this color is called Curry. Just beautiful. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to work that into the sweater. It has the same browns. The coppers are, comparable. And I don't know, maybe I'll do trim, or I'll do the upper part of the sweater, or just the sleeves in the trim, or something like that's going to have this. But the whole sweater can't, because there's only 550 yards. So I have to decide like where I'm going to pair this up with this other yarn. But I thought that was a really nice color combo. I mean, it goes well with the brown. There's the browns running throughout. And then it also goes good with that coppery orange. Boy, that blows out orange. That's not that orange at all. But it matches really well. So I'm very happy about my Michigan Fine Yarns. Mark spoiled me. And then we're going again on Saturday. But I know exactly what I want on Saturday. And it's not going to be as much as this trip was. So anyway, so that's another thing that we bought.
Get some of that night stuff, if there's any more of that left, and I'll make one of them and put in the giveaway this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The purple. There's a lot of purple lovers.
Yeah.
We'll get some. Mark's going to make a purple hat out of that night stuff. And this is the wool giveaway. So it's perfect. A wool hat, wool giveaway. So, okay. Now, my next purchase was from Melissa Crochets with Love. I was saying her name as Loves to Crochet. I don't know why I did that. Melissa Crochets with Love. I absolutely adore her. I watch her all the time. Anyways, she says, Dee, hey girl, thanks so much for helping support my small business. I hope you enjoy your earrings and stitch markers. Hugs, Melissa. Okay, first of all, I didn't order any stitch markers. She put these in as an extra, which I thought was really sweet of her. And they're all fall-related stitch markers. They got little leaves and fall colors. Really pretty. I love them. And then I got some of Melissa's earrings in white. Doesn't she do good work? Isn't that pretty? I got some in black. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I got some in green. Now, I had to get some in teal. And I had to get some sparkly ones. So there's some sparkle teal ones. So, anyways, thank you, Melissa. I absolutely love them. They're beautiful. You do such awesome work. If you guys are interested in purchasing any earrings, Melissa Crochets with Love. All you have to do is email her. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, you should. She's a very, very sweet person. Okay. Next thing comes from Macari. Okay. Let me put that up there. Next thing comes from Macari. Actually, I'm going to wait on these two. Okay. Now, this is from Patricia Walker. Crystal, the Yarny Chicken Crazy Cat Lady's grandma. Me and her have become pretty good friends. And we keep sending each other stuff. So, anyways, she's a bargain shopper. She does the penny deals at Dollar General and coupons and all that kind of stuff. She's all in. I used to be when my kids were young, but it got hard to because they wouldn't let you double coupons and they got real fussy about it. So I'm not sure how it works these days, but back in the day, I could make a killing. I could fill my blazer. I had a blazer, and I could fill the back of my blazer to the roof with $600-700 and spend maybe $70 because of coupons and double this and double that and refunds and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so back in the day, I was a couponer too. But anyway, so she she goes and does all this penny shopping and all that. She's always sending me messages. Hey, Dee, this is at Dollar General, in the penny bunch and, whatever. She's just super cool. I just love her to death. Well, I don't know if you guys seen the video, but she sent me a quilt block. It's about this. I mean, it's huge. And it's a great big lotus done in teals. Okay. Lotus are my favorite. I have lotuses all over my house. They kind of go with the yoga thing, and all that. Well, I seen her. She was showing me. She finally finished a bed quilt that she's been making for herself for a long time, and hers is done in like pinks and purples, I believe. Kind of magentas. And she showed me the color. I said, "Oh my gosh, I wish I had that black in my colors." And she goes, "They do. I got one." And she sent it to me, and it's absolutely. I got to put up in my quilt cabinet over there. But anyway, so she calls me the other day and says, "They got all this thread for your quilt because I'm going to, make that into a quilt." And this thread is really expensive. This is quilting thread, and she got like every color of teal you could get. They're normally like 10 something for one of these, okay? It's expensive stuff. She got it for $2.74 on clearance. She was like, "You want me to get you some?" I was like, "Heck yeah. I'll send you the money. Just grab them," So she did. My bargain shopper friend. I just love her so much. And she sent this orange cotton yarn, just some extra that she had. Thought maybe Mark could use it in something. Well, he's off and running now. And she bought, look at this ribbon. It's peacock feathers, it's teal, and it's sparkly. And there's like 30 feet here. I do one of my Christmas trees all in peacocks. And I'll come up with something to use this for. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then she also bought me these. Now, these are like garden gloves. They got rubber on one side and, like a fabric on the other side. But she told me, which I thought was a brilliant idea, that you could wear them, and when you're sewing, it grips the fabric and keeps everything even so you don't bunch up your material and whatnot. I thought that's really cool because when you're doing a quilt, you're working with large pieces, and you're feeding them slowly into your sewing machine. And I thought that's a great idea. So she sent me a pair of those as well. And I've been making plant hangers, so she sent me some S-hook for my plant hangers. And then she sent me this right here, this notebook. It's got my Frenchy Bulldogs on it, which I think is really cool. Okay, this is bad to the bone. Oh, shoot, I forgot to read you the card. I always do that. I'm so rude. Let me put this all back down in the box. I'm going to read you the card, and then I'll show you the last thing. If I can get the card open. There we go. "Thanks for everything, my good friend, Patricia." I just love her so much. Anyway, she made me this project bag, but it's so beautiful. Unless I'm going somewhere fancy and taking my yarn, I don't want, it's just beautiful. It's got this beaded trim, if you can see. And it has these fancy edgings like they put on when you're reupholstering furniture or making fancy pillows or whatever. And it has a strap and Velcro top, and the inside of it is silk. And she's got a really nice sturdy pocket there that'll hold, your cell phone and your needle or your hooks or whatever, But isn't this gorgeous? I mean, that is just beautiful. Show you isn't it pretty? I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, my next Happy Mail. I know I made out like a bandit, man. My next Happy Mail. Oh, my knit crate is going to be delivered tomorrow. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it. And I'll, of course, share it with y'all. Anyways, my next Happy Mail comes from Karen Mitchell. And Karen is just super sweet. She's the lady that crocheted me the cat mat that's on my desk, and also the crocheted amigurumi style mermaid that is in my bathroom, because my bathroom's all mermaids. Anyways, she said, "I am so glad you're my friend. The world is a much better place with you and Mark in it." How sweet is that? If these macrame books, now she sent me a stack of macrame books. My hands are a little sore today. Macrame books with all the old school macrame tables and plant hangers, and I love it. I just think it's super cool. Look at this one. This one is a bird cage. I mean, there's just so many cool, and that stuff's all coming back, so that's, you know, even cooler. And I made a few of these back in the day. I mean, you can even macrame wearables, but you know, I think that would be kind of stiff. I mean, you'd have to really, and that looks like yarn. I didn't know you could do that. I just now noticed that. Anyways, there's all kinds of, and look at this one. This one is a baby swing like a basket. Isn't that cool? Anyways, there's like, gosh, 10, 15 books here. I mean, there's quite a few. Okay, so excuse me. I'll go back to the note. After the live the other day on my throat, oh boy. I'm trying to get healthy for tomorrow's live. If these macrame books and beads could talk, they traveled through decades with me, moving around the states. When I heard you say I do macrame all the time, woohoo, I thought you might like the enclosed. Hope so. Enjoy and keep crafting. So happy I found your channel and I enjoy being a member. Thank you. That's so sweet. And it says, love you, Karen Mitchell, Karen M on YouTube. I know who you are, goofball. I love you, girl. Okay, this little note was on the back of the card from Mark, and it says, Mark, Dee told me purple and blue were your favorite colors. Hope these slippers aren't too big. Just wash and dry with your sheets as needed. Red Heart Yarn. Enjoy. So she even made Mark some slippers, which I thought was super sweet. And he really likes them, so he wanted me to get this video over with because he wants to wear them. But they're super thick. I mean, and they're knitted. She knitted these. And aren't these pretty? I love that. That checkerboard pattern, like, that is really cool. And there was a little note in them. It says, Mark, knitted slippers stretch up to a 12.5 shoe size. Should be able to wear these. Hope they fit you. And they do. And he's been dying to have them back. So I'm going to give those back to Mark. Okay. Then she sent me a pair. You know, I use these exfoliating gloves in the shower. And she said, I know lavender is not your color. We all know that. But you said you use these in the shower. And so she sent me a pair. Thank you. Because I switch them out about once a month, once every couple months, depending on, how well they're made. And so anyways, I got a pair of scrubbies for the shower, which are really cool. Okay. This is a really pretty address book, and it has a magnetic closure. And, I'm going to drop that. And, it's an address book, like the old school address books. And she says, can you use this address book to record your YouTube contact info? I.e., when someone wins, record their info in there for future reference. If not, pay it forward to someone else. Well, I think that's a great idea. And I like it. And also there's Karen and her husband's business card was in there. So that's my first contact in my new book. Okay, let me put that up there. So I always save my cards and I save everything. I'm so sentimental. Anyways, she sent me this gigantic bag of macrame beads. I mean, there is just a ton of beads in here. Look, I mean, some of them are just huge. All the way down to the smaller ones. I mean, this bag is just stuffed full. I mean, I feel like I hit the smorgasbord. Look at how interesting the shape is on these. If you can see. Yeah, so that's like super cool. And there's rings in there and everything for macrame. So I just love this. This is awesome. And then, She sent me 3 of those croquettes that I buy to pair up with yarn. And let me see if I can get any info on this without opening them. 239 yards. And it's made by Red Heart. And it's a 1. And the writing is so small, I can't read it. I really can't read it, y'all. If it was out of the plastic, I might be able to, but I think you guys are all familiar with this type of yarn. And then she sent me some miscellaneous balls of yarn, which is cool because I'm always doing scrappy projects. And this here, I believe, is something that she might have started with that. No, maybe not. But I thought that was neat. One of those plastic canvas. And also some of the furry yarn, the Burnett eyelash yarn. That's really cool. Oh, I'm gonna lose this big bag. So that was my gifts from Karen. How nice, huh? Karen, you're so sweet. You're always thinking about me. It's so nice. Okay, next thing I got. A few of these things you did not see on the live because I received them today. And I'm not sure which I showed you and which I didn't. So I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, this is a Macari deal. I got these for $20 and I think $4.99 shipping. So let's say right around 25 bucks. I think that's what it was, $4.99 shipping. Not 100% sure. But this is a bunch of Boyd steel hooks. Some 2 tapestry needles. One of these Boyd sets, which is very similar to what I inherited from my auntie. Okay, and then there's 2 zipper cases full. Oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. Okay, this one has a bunch of doodads in it, so I can't really... There's a pair of scissors, real nice pair of scissors, hooks, and there's also seam rippers. There's these needles. Can you see the hole in the end? That you use for, I've used these for rugs to weave in my ends and that kind of thing. But there's a set of the small steel hooks and then some of the bigger hooks. In that pouch, and then in this one, it's just all hooks. You see all of those hooks. And they're both in these zipper pouches. This one's in the box. These are brand new in the thing. And they also sent me this book, Delightful Doilies to Crochet. And it's got some pretty nice doilies on there. Also, too, I got Sherry Knowles sent me some nail stickers. Like, I've never used them before. And she uses them all the time. She was telling me, oh, they're great. You don't have to wait for them to dry and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, aren't they cool? And these are like, these 2 fingers look mermaid-ish. And then the rest is just my teal. But they're stickers that you stick on. And then you put a thin coat of clear on the top. Thought that was cool. Okay, so this, from what I understand, is the hot thing going right now, is everybody is wanting the Susan Bates Twist and Lock sets. Well, I was able to get some. I bought 3 of them. Now, these go for $40 a piece. I got all 3 of these sets with my Joanne perks and the 25% off discount if you order online and then pick up. I don't know what all, a coupon, I'm not sure what all I've used on it, but I ended up getting all 3 of these. Now you can see they're $39.99 a set. And I guess they're going on eBay and stuff for much more. But I got these whole sets for $26 a piece. Cost me $78.34 for all 3 of these. Now, of course, I don't use Susan Bates. I use Furls. I'm a Furls girl. So these will definitely be giveaway items. But I thought I would share it with you. there is a 3.75, a 4, a 5, a 5.5, a 6, a 6.5, 2 handles, and 2 cutters, whatever that means. And patent pending, comfort grip, precise and comfortable. And this is the way that you attach and detach. And you just put whatever hook size that you need in one of those handles, and they give you 2 handles as well. So I guess, like I said, actually Abigail's the one who told me about this, and she said, yeah, everybody's trying to find him, and I can't find him nowhere. They're not at Joann's, they're not at Michael's, they're nowhere. I can't find them. And I went on my phone and was like, boop, 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 there's 3 of them right here at Joann's. It's only 20 minutes away from me. And so I went and bought these and picked them up. So $78 when 2 of them normally would cost you $80. I got 3 for $78. So pretty good deal. And like I said, these will be in giveaways. Okay, I think that is everything that I wanted to tell you about. Today is late and I had a very busy day, but today is Patricia Walker's birthday. And I didn't get a chance to call her before it got too late. And I know she's in bed now. So I'm very sorry, Patricia. I love you. Happy birthday. I hope it was the most wonderful birthday ever. I had to get some oxygen hoses for my mom. And I just, lots of running today. So I missed everything. And I'm sorry, y'all. And but happy birthday, and I love you so much, girlfriend. Also, I need to go through emails. Like I said, today was a null and void. I couldn't do anything about YouTube today. So I still am waiting on, I believe it was Tank. I'm still waiting on her information for Abigail. And let's see, did I get mine? Anyways, that stuff will be taken care of. So Tank, if you haven't gotten a hold of Abigail, if that hasn't happened yet, email me. I haven't went through my emails today, so just let me know. Also, too, tomorrow, which is Saturday, but you'll probably be watching this Saturday morning, I am going to Michigan Fine Yarns to meet with Thriss and Jen and anybody else who wants to show up. And then at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my normal weekly live. And that's when we add stuff in the box over there. So you never know what's going to be in those boxes. Anyways, let me see. Did I have anything else to show? I think that's it. I think I covered everything. My knit crate is supposed to come tomorrow, so I'll be showing you guys that in the next couple of days. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day, Michigan Fine Yarns, and then my live, so it'll probably be the day after that I'll show you everything that I got from Knit Crate. Man, did I get a deal. Thriss did this to me. If you were a member and you spent $200, you got 75% off. Now, as a member, you already get 50% off, okay? And they stacked that 75% off on top of the 50% off, okay? So, like, a tenth of the price is what we paid. And I've got some beautiful stuff coming, like super exciting, like stuff that's normally $25 a hank I got for $4. I mean, I got some outstanding deals. And it's all Thriss's fault because she's an enabler and nah. So, boy, this throat of mine today. Anyways, I had a lot of fun on the members only live last night. We had a blast. We have decided to create an imaginary magic bus, and we're going to crochet the whole outside of it, just like on some of those thumbnails I have. And it's going to be magic because it's going to be able to go all across the United States and Canada and pick up all of our yarny friends. And then we're all going to go to Michigan Fine Yarns and spend a whole day, which is really going to be 3 days, but it's going to be a time warp. And we are going to eat and touch yarn and talk about yarn and crochet and visit and get to know each other and see yarn and touch it and all that stuff. And that was our little fantasy we had going there in the live. It was pretty fun. Everybody was adding to it, and it was cute. It was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. You guys are something else. I just love y'all. Bunch of characters, as my grandma would say. Just a bunch of characters. Anyways, okay, well, I will see you. Well, you'll probably be watching this Saturday morning. I will see you on the live tomorrow at Saturday. What is the date? What is the date? Saturday, the 8th of October at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I love you guys. Much love. Be positive. Let's see if this clicker works. If I push it hard, sometimes it'll. Nope. That's number 2. Here goes number 3.